So we're heading off somewhere very close to here, because yesterday, right here in Edinburgh, there was an attack. And I want to go and investigate in person. I'll tell you about it when I get there. Oh my god, well I came here to Greyfriars Kirkyard to tell you a nice wee spooky story, but the light's coming through, a bit of sunshine, there's loads of people, it's actually full of people. People playing in the leaves over there, wow. I won't be able to tell you a nice little spooky story after all, but we'll try, because there was literally an attack here yesterday. Genuine attack. And since it is spooky season, Halloween just round the corner, and Edinburgh is the home of all things spooky, I thought I'd reshare this tale. So crazy that here in Edinburgh you can just walk into all these ancient mausoleums. Anyway, there's a mausoleum over there where, like I said, there was an attack yesterday. I've got a secret weapon to guard against evil spirits. Interesting story though. I've had to tell this story twice. First time I tried to tell it, I think I was actually had by Mackenzie, because, how can I put this? I suddenly, very suddenly, not long, and this is not even a word of a lie, moments after arriving at bloody Mackenzie's grave, I had to make an unscheduled trip to the museum, shall we say. Do you think people understand?
Maybe.
Put it this way.
There's an attraction at the museum.
If you're in this area of Edinburgh and you have a sudden unscheduled visit requirements, the museum is a good place to go. And I wasn't there to see no bloody whale. Anyway,
Or Dolly.
Or Dolly. Anyway, let's go for the second time trying to tell the story today to bloody Mackenzie's tomb. So, as I was saying earlier, there was an attack yesterday. Just up there. If you don't know the history of George Mackenzie, Sir George Mackenzie.
Is his name George?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
That's a very...
Maybe I made it up. But he was a bad dude. And he did lots of bad things. Anyway, ever since he was buried here, very close to the place where he supposedly did bad things, he has, well actually ever since his mausoleum was disturbed, he has haunted this place, and he's classed officially as a poltergeist. Been quiet recently, he has been quiet recently. However, yesterday, someone quite reputable for this area, and knows what they're talking about, comes here all the time, was brutally attacked by Mackenzie, just yesterday. And in the daylight. Iron brew, this always protects me against evil spirits.
That's an ad for Iron brew.
I don't even care, it's true. Yeah. Can't believe that. Literally, this is not a word of a lie. We arrived here, I started to tell the story, and I had to run. Do you think Mackenzie's got a new form of... So his usual... Mackenzie's modus operandi is that he scratches people or punches them or kicks them, right? And so what happens is people go home after they come here and they find when they take their clothes off that they've got big scratches down them. Here is the image. I'm going to put the photo on the screen now from yesterday, from when a tour guide was assaulted. Apparently, allegedly. Here it is. So I thought because we were passing, it would be a good opportunity to come here and tell you guys that that's what happened. And if you come to Edinburgh and you're into spooky stuff, you like Halloween and all that, then come right here. This is the most haunted place in Edinburgh by far. Active, known, documented poltergeist, Bloody Mackenzie. And he lives just up here. So, like I said, his modus operandi is to scratch, punch, leave bruises and leave scratch marks. I don't know if forcing people to have sudden, unexpected trips to John is his thing, but maybe that's a new thing.
It's not the first time that happens to you, though.
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's a really pretty grave, actually.
Hmm.
But don't worry really where I'm standing, because basically everywhere you stand here is on top of graves.
Even on the paths.
Even on the paths.
Apparently there's
Hundreds of thousands of bodies here, buried over the years. So basically everywhere you walk here, someone was buried. It just so happens to be this person was richer and could afford a nicer grave, and probably more recently than all the many hundreds of thousands of people who are buried here. Anyway, yeah, so George Mackenzie, that is where he is interred, is that the word? I don't know. Anyway, just along from here, like probably 50 meters or so, is the Covenanters prison, and that is where allegedly he tortured people, and then when he died he was buried here. This place was broken into several times, and ever since that, I think like in the 80s or something, and ever since then he's haunted this place, and like I said, is a known poltergeist now. So yeah, if you want to be haunted, if you want to be scratched or have stomach issues, come here. Come at night. We've come at night loads of times. It's loads of fun. You can spook yourself silly if you're into that type of thing. If you're not like that way inclined, if you don't believe or don't care about that type of stuff, it's a pleasant place to come in the city centre of Edinburgh. Anyway, already had me today, Mackenzie. You already had me. Can't get me again.
no.
There's no 2 for 1 here. Already been had. I'm pretty much safe now, aren't I? Fun enough, I just felt a tingle in my arm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see when we get home, I guess. Just for completeness sake, this right here is the closed gates of the Covenanters prison, which was down this way, and this is the location where Bloody Mackenzie's men torture people. There's a whole history around that. If you want to learn more about it, you can actually do a tour, and they'll take you through this lock gate, and day or night, and you can do that whole thing. It's really cool, actually. If you come to Edinburgh and you want a spooky experience, I would highly recommend it. Loads of history in this plaque here, but I'm not going to read it. We need to get going on because the shops are shutting and we've got things to do. We need to buy presents for people we're visiting. I think I need like a spirit cleanser now.
Mm-hmm.
What, is there such a thing? You know what, I think, I've been here enough times that maybe Mackenzie and I are pals. Greyfriars Kirkyard is a place that a lot of people hang out at, generally speaking. A lot of tourists come here now because of the Harry Potter connection and the ghost tours. But it's just a genuinely nice little quiet, peaceful spot right in the city centre of Edinburgh. Edinburgh Castle is literally just over there if you want to escape the hustle and bustle. Maybe not today, there's so many people here, but generally speaking, if you want to escape the hustle and bustle, this is a good place to do it. And let me tell you a top tip, if it ever snows and there's snow on the ground, here at night is so atmospheric and awesome to come and visit at night with the snow on the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think our favourite nights I've been here, and when Aurora comes out as well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just before we leave, another bit of cool history for you. That there, that grate, is a mort safe. People used to steal dead bodies here to sell to doctors and stuff a long time ago, and so they put these grates over them to stop people from robbing the graves.